Start on this. All right, here we go. You want to start from page 43?
Yep.
All right. Salim wants to purchase tickets from a vendor to watch a tennis match. The vendor charges a one-time service fee for processing the purchase of the tickets. The equation that represents the total amount T in dollars Salim will pay for N tickets. What does 12 represent?
The service fee.
Yeah, one-time service fee. Yep, one-time service fee. Which one is that? That one is, yeah, B. Yep, exactly. All right, two. Okay, a gardener buys two kinds of fertilizer. Fertilizer A contains 60% filler materials by weight, and B contains 40%. Together, the fertilizers bought by the gardener contain a total of 240 pounds of filler. Which equation models this relationship where X is the number of pounds of filter A and Y is the number of pounds of fertilizer B. I think I said fertilizer B. Okay, which one? X represents the number of pounds of fertilizer A. So that'll be 0.6 times A, or 0.6 times X. And 0.4 times Y equals 240. I'm thinking B.
Yeah.
60% A, yeah, 2B. Yep. 3. What is the sum? Sum just means addition of the complex numbers that and that where I equals negative square 1. 2 plus 4 is 6. Probably this one. 8I plus 3I.
11I.
Yep, that one's good. Okay, in the equation above, P and T are constants. Which of the following could be the value of P? All right, so how do we do that one?
We would just.
What does this break into?
That would be 2x minus 3 squared.
It'll be, one would be plus, one would be minus. 2x minus 3 is 1, and then plus 3 would be the other one. 2x. So this one's a difference of perfect squares, right? The root of 4x squared is 2x, and the root of 9 is 3. So in the middle, one is minus, one is plus. So they want to know what
P would be.
So P would be 3. Which of the
would it be 2?
Sorry, 2. Yeah, 2. 2. Yeah. Right. 5. Where's 5? 5. Which of the following is the graph of the equation that in the xy plane? Okay, so what's your y-intercept on that?
-5, 0.
Negative 0, -5. Yep, 0, -5. So it's not that one. It's not that one. It's one of these. It's one of these two. So if I zoom out a little bit. Now, what's the slope on this?
It's +2.
So would it go down to the right or up to the right?
Up to the right.
Yeah, so it's D. Yep, D. Oops, eraser. 5D. 6. If x equals that times y and y is 18, what is the value of that? How do we do that one? X equals 2/3
times 18.
Times 18, which is what?
12.
12. That's 1 and that's 6. 6 times 2 is 12.
Yeah.
So if x is 12, what's 2 times 12 minus 3?
21.
21, so 6a. Yep. That's 6, 7. A bricklayer uses the formula that to estimate the number of bricks N needed to build a wall that is L feet long and H feet high. Which of the following which of the following correctly expresses L in terms of N and H? Basically, take this and solve for
L.
yes. Yep. How do we solve that for L?
We would divide by H. 7H.
7H. Yep. 7H.
So then
So
L will equal N over 7H.
yes, exactly. If you take this and divide both, if you take this right here, come on, take that right there and divide by NH. Which of the following correctly expresses L? If you divide both sides by 7H, so N equal N over 7H. Yes. C. 8. They give you a little table of values. The table above shows some values of the functions W and T. There's your W and T. For which value of X is W of X plus T of X equal X? All right, so what does that mean? For which value of X, which one of these is when you add these two the same as this one,
Oh.
or
Okay.
this one. Add these two, what do you get? My mouse is messed up. Okay, so if you add those two right there, what do you get the answer? What's the answer here?
That would be -4.
This is 2, this is 5, this is 6, and this is 4.
-4 or 4.
4, yeah. So when you add these two together, which one of these is the sum the same as one of those?
The second one. So for one, X is 2.
2. Yep. B. Yep. Okay. That's what, 8, 9. If root of X plus root of 9 is root of 64, what's the value of X? What is that one? Okay, so we know this is 3, this is 8, so this has got to be 5, right?
So the root of 25.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, my bad. Yep, 25. Root of 25 is 5. Yeah, yep. C. Uh, 10. And Jamie is preparing for a bike race. His goal is to bike an average of at least 280 miles per week for 4 weeks. He biked 240 miles the first week, 310 second, 320 third week. Which inequality can be used to represent the number of miles X Jamie could bike on the 4th week? Okay, so how do we do that one? Okay, so first week, how much? First week is 240. Second week is 310. Oh, 310. Third week is 320. Which inequality can be used to represent the number of miles X Jamie could bike on the 4th week to meet his goal? Okay, so we want to divide this by what number here?
4.
240 plus 310 plus 320 plus X over 4 equals what? Or is
Greater than or equal to?
at least 280. What is that? At least.
Greater than or equal to?
Yes, greater than or equal to. So is it this one or is it this one?
The first one.
Yes. Okay, so which one is that?
Would that be C?
C. We would also have to divide this number by 4. Let me think about. Yeah, we'd also have to divide this number by 4. Okay, so if we were, are you with me? Do you understand how we get this?
Yeah.
Okay, so if we take that and we don't see that as one of the answers, we can. Okay, so if they're dividing the first 3 by 3, that makes sense. This one doesn't. How about this one? Does this one make sense?
I don't think so.
Does this one make sense?
No, because it wouldn't be divided by 4. What about D?
Yeah. Okay. Yes, I think it's D. Okay, so how do we get rid of the 4 on the right, on the left side?
Divide?
Multiply by 4. The 4s will cancel. So, but you got to
Oh,
multiply by 4 on the right side too. So now this, all of this, is what we have right here,
oh,
and so that would equal these 2 times each other, which is these 2 times each other. So D.
okay.
Yeah, D. Okay, that one is D. 11. Okay, we got the parabola, opens up, vertex is right there. Vertex on the parabola and the xy plane above is 0C, so this is 0C right here. That is C in the y direction. Which of the following is true about the parabola of the equation this? The vertex is BC and opens upward. Is that true or false?
False.
Why?
Because it's a negative A, so it's going to open down.
Exactly. Vertex is BC and the graph opens down. That one makes sense so far. Vertex is negative B, C, and graph opens up. Doesn't make sense because it's supposed to open down. Vertex is negative B, C, and the graph opens down. Is it B or is it D?
I think it's B
What? Yep. It's why is it B? You're right. Why is it B and not D?
because you would switch the sign for B and you would keep the same sign for C.
Exactly. Yep. Exactly. Yep. Good. That's 11. 12. Which of the following is equivalent to that? Okay, how are we going to simplify that? What can we factor out of the top? What can we factor out of the bottom? What's the greatest common factor out of these two?
Sorry, I was muted. Is it 2x?
Yeah. So if we factor out a 2x, what's on the inside of the brackets?
You're going to have 2x plus 3.
Okay. And what are we factoring out on the bottom?
2x
Well, yep. What's on the inside?
plus 1.
2x plus 1. Yep.
2x plus 1.
2x plus 1 for. Okay. Now what?
You can divide 2x by 2, which would just be
The 2's will cancel. Yep. The 2's will cancel.
x.
Okay. So x on top times this and this on the bottom. Okay,
Yeah.
actually, okay, so so it doesn't look like any of these. Which of the following is equivalent? Okay, so we have x, 2x plus 3 over 2x plus 1. Which one of those is equivalent to one of those? Okay, let's see here. 4x plus 2, 4x plus 2. 4x plus 2. Okay, okay, so, okay. All right, this is true. All right, that's correct. But it doesn't look like any of those, right? Any of those 4? Okay,
Yeah.
let's rewrite this. Let's go back. Let's rewrite it like this. How can we break that into 2 fractions? How can we break this into two fractions. What is it? This 4x plus 2 goes into this, and it goes into this. So 4x squared over 4x plus 2 plus 6x 4x plus 2. Okay, now simplify. All we did was break this one into two of them. Now simplify each of the two of them. What can we factor out on the bottom of this one? 4x squared. If we factor out a 2 here, we'll have, what, 2x plus 1?
Mm-hmm.
And if we factor out a 2 on the bottom here, what do we get? We get 2x plus 1. Is that right? 2. Yes. Okay. Now cancel your, that cancels to 2, that cancels to 1, and that cancels to 3. Do we have that? So what do we have? We have 2x squared over 2x plus 1 plus, this one is what, 3x? 2x plus 1. Did I do that right? 2.
Maybe we could like long division, like.
Oh
long.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, so yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're right. Let's try that. All right, we set it up using the coefficients. Yep. Okay, so how do we do this again? We just set it up like 4. Am I doing this? So 4 and 6. How do I do this? How do I do this again?
And I think you would have a 0 at the end.
Oh yeah, this is the x squared coefficient, this is the x coefficient, and this is the x0 coefficient. So how do I do it, like that, or is it like that? You remember how to do it? I forget how to do that.
I forgot how to do this one, but I know like how to like set it up like a regular like long division.
Oh, okay, I got you. All right, can you write it on the screen? Try it on the screen.
Okay.
Oh yeah, okay. All right, so does 4x plus 2 go into, it doesn't go into 4x squared. How many times does it go into 4x squared plus 6? X? Yeah, so put an x above the 6x. Now multiply x times 4x plus 2.
4x squared plus 2x.
Yeah, and then, yeah, there you go. And now subtract. All right, the 4x squares cancel. What do you have left? 4x, yep. Okay, now, okay, so this is our remainder here, right? So okay, so this is the first part. It's this one. Is it that one? This is the remainder. So it's really x. What is it? Let me think about that. This is the remainder. The remainder would be over this, if I remember correctly. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So why is it minus though? Why is this minus?
Wouldn't it have to be plus?
Why would it be plus?
I'm not sure, but I don't know how you would get negative.
Yeah, me neither. Well, let's just take a simple example. This will be 2, this will be 6, that'll be 1. That will be your remainder. So the answer on this would be 2 remainder 1, but 2, how else could you write it? 2 remainder, no, 2 and 1/3.
Mm-hmm.
2 and if we take the 2 and 1/3 and we multiply that by 3, is that 7? Am I just overthinking this? 2 and 1/3, no. 2 would be this then, and then remainder is 1. Am I thinking too much about this? This is 2R1. So same thing here. This would be the answer. This would be the remainder, but the remainder is the numerator and this is the denominator. X, 4x over 4x plus 2. I'm trying to think about why this would be. Okay, so if we, this sign right here is messing me up. If we factor out a 2 here, this would be x, 2x, and then 2x plus 1 under here, right? Am I messing this up? All right, let's check the answer on that one.
Okay. I think you can just look up SAT 6 and then you'll see the answers.
Say it again.
I think you can just look up SAT practice 6 like in Google answers and it'll pop up.
Okay. PSAT practice test.
No, SAT.
Oh, SAT. SAT practice test 6, was it?
Yeah, 6.
Answers. This one right here.
I think so.
That was what number? That was 12 through part 3, 12. Part 3, 12. Writing test. 12. Okay, where are we? Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, you're okay. So what did we do wrong there? We did this. Oh, we forgot the, oh my bad. I was telling you to write the x on top of the 6x, but we're supposed to write it on top of the 4x squared. So if we do that, we got the 4x. What do we do? We got here. What do we do wrong?
Yeah. I'm not sure.
Okay, we're right there. And then we, so plus 1, then, okay. Okay, yeah, we just need to keep going. This x right here belongs up here, which is this x. We got that. We got this 4x right here. And then we forgot this 1 right here. 1 times 4x plus 2 is this 4x plus 2. Then we subtract. Okay. All right.
Oh, okay.
All right, missed. I told you something. I told you wrong. I told you to write this x above here. That's the wrong thing. All right, let's go back. All right, so what number was it? It was D. It was D. It was this one. Okay. Yeah, I missed this 1 right here. Okay. All right, eraser. Where's the eraser? Eraser. Okay. All right, that's 12. 13. In the equation above, t is a constant. If the following equation has no real solutions, which of the following could be a value of t? So for that, okay, so just factor it. 2x squared minus 4x minus t equals 0. Now what? In the equation above, t is a constant. If the equation has no real solution, which of the following could be a value? Just plug these in to t. So 2x squared minus 4x minus 3 plus 3 is 0. That's the first one. That's A. B would be 2x squared minus 4x minus 1 is 0. C is 2x squared minus 4x plus 1 is 0. D is 2x squared minus 4x plus 3 is 0. Which one?
Are A and D the same?
A, that's true. Yes. Yes. What did I do wrong here? Okay, what did I do wrong here? Minus t. For this one, minus t would be plus, no?
And then this one just be minus?
This last one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I messed up this sign. This sign I messed up.
Okay.
Yep, this will be minus 3, 0. So what are two numbers that, okay, so what are two numbers that multiply the, okay, so for this case, this first case, do we have two numbers that multiply to 6 and add to -4? Is there such a number? Multiply
think so.
6 and add to -4. What are multiples of 6? 1 and 6, 3
3
and
and
2.
Oh no.
No, what about this case? Two numbers that multiply to -2 and add to -4. Is there such a number? No. What are multiples of -2? 2 and 1. So no, it doesn't look like. What about case 3? Case 3, two numbers that multiply to, did I just rewrite this? Oh yeah, the only, okay, so what are we doing wrong? Case 3, 1, if we have the 1 right here, this should be -1. No, that's -1. Minus, what, no, I messed up something. 2x squared minus 4x minus t is 0. First one should be +3. There's your +3. Second one should be +1. +1. This one should be -1. -1. Two numbers that multiply to 2. Case 2, two numbers that multiply to 2. Multiply to 2 and add to -4. Is there two numbers like that?
I don't think so.
Case 3, two numbers that multiply to -2 and add to -4.
No.
Case 4, two numbers that multiply to -6 and add to -4.
No.
Okay, so that didn't seem to work. If we factor the left side, Would that make a difference? If we take out a 2x, we'll have x minus 2, is it? Equals t. 2x squared minus 4. Okay, so yeah. Okay, if the equation above t is a constant, if the equation has no real solutions, which of the following could be a value of t? Does that make sense? Okay, let's okay, so this is a parabola, right?
Yeah.
It's a parabola that opens up. If it opens up and it has no real solutions,
It means the vertex has to be above the origin.
above 0, 0?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's your 0, 0. So you mean it could be here? Here,
Yeah.
here, like that?
Yeah.
Um, but if you just have one parabola that opens upwards above the origin, that one I'm not sure about. 13. The equation has no real solutions. Which of the following could be a value of t? All right, let's check that one. That's 13. 13. Is this the right 13?
Yeah.
Yes, this is the right 13. It says A. Okay, so can be found by evaluating expression. Oh, okay. Oh, they look at the discriminant. Okay, my bad. Oh yeah, right. Okay, so you know what the discriminant is? This part right here is called the discriminant. If we put it in the right order, or the right form, I mean, if this part right here is negative, it means something. If it's positive, it means something, and if it's 0, it means something. So if it
Okay.
has no real solutions, that means that it's positive. If that is positive, then there will be exactly, oh, 2 real solutions. But they want, if that's 0, then it'll be exactly 1 solution. Finally, if that is negative, then, okay, negative. If this discriminant is negative, then there's no real solution. So, okay, so they take it all to one side like we did. Then A is 2. Now they're just looking at coefficients. A is 2, B is -4, and C is -t. So they plug those into this right here, and it has to be negative. So now you take those 4 answers, those 4 potential answers, and plug it into this right here. And the answer has to be negative. So that works out to be which one? A, which is -3. So okay, so let's do it right quick. Okay, so eraser. If we put it all in the right form, we do it like this: 2x squared minus 4x minus 4x minus t. So they're saying that, so we know A is 2, B is -4, and C is -t. So this tells you no real solution. So that means that B squared minus 4AC is what, negative? Did it say negative? If that is negative, then there will be no, yeah, negative, yep, so less than 0. Where are we? Okay, so if this is less than 0, just plug the numbers in. B squared would be 16 minus 4 times A, which is 2. And then we're plugging in all these 4
Oh, for C.
for C to see which one works out to be a negative number.
Okay.
This happens to be that first one. So is this negative? 16 16 plus 4 plus what, 24?
24.
Is that less than 0? That's not less than 0. Where did that mess up there? Sixteen plus 24 is 40, which is greater than 0. For AC, 4A, which is 2, C, which is -3. This is 6. -6 times -4 is 24. All right, so all right, that one seems to be greater than 0. Let's check this one. -1. Just change this to -1. Is that less than 0? Question mark. -1.
No.
16 plus what, 8? That's not less than 0. What about this one? 1. Change this to 1 right there. Is that less than 0? 16 minus 8.
8.
16 minus 8 is just 8. Now, if it's 3, if this is 3, is that less than 0? If this is 3 right here, is that less than 0?
I think so.
16 minus 24. Yes, that is negative. So it's D then. Did they say it was D? Correct is A. What do we do wrong there? The number of solutions, any quadratic in the form that where B can be found, okay. If the value of that is negative, then there will be no real solutions. Isn't that what we want? We want B squared minus 4AC to be negative. Simplifying the left side of the inequality gives subtracting. Okay, they didn't plug it in. They left this as T. All right, let's go back. What they did was leave this as T the whole way down. So what they did was they didn't plug in the T until the very end. They did this eraser. They did this. They plugged in A equals 2, B equals -4. Okay, so what they did was plug it in. This is 16 minus 4 times 2 times -t. They want that to be less than 0. So what is this? This part is 16 plus 8t less than 0. So that means that 8t is less than -16.
-16.
Which
and
means that t
less than
less than -2. Which one is t less than -2?
-3.
Yeah. So I wonder why, if we plugged in the -3, the first way we did it, why we didn't get a negative number. Oh, I know why. This is, okay, I know. We could have done it either way. I think I made a computational error right here. We should get the same way, same answer. So
Okay.
we look at this again. B squared is 16 minus 4. A is 2. C is -t, right? So this should be -3, which is +3.
Oh,
That's less than 0. There you go.
okay.
If this is +3, this is 3 times, what is this, 24?
16 minus 24, yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I messed up this sign earlier. I think I had a negative there. It should have been positive. Yeah, so it's A. Yep.
Okay.
All right, that's that one. All right. All right. All right, give me 1 second, quick.
Okay.
Okay. That's 13, 14. 14. Where's 14? Okay. Laundry services. Okay, can you read that one for me?
A laundry service is buying detergent and fabric softener from its supplier. The supplier will deliver no more than 300 pounds in a shipment. Each container of detergent weighs 7.35 pounds, and each container of fabric softener weighs 6.2 pounds. The service wants to buy at least twice as many containers of detergent as containers of fabric softener. Let D represent the number of containers of detergent and S represent the number of containers of fabric softener, where D and S are non-negative numbers, and what's the best system of inequalities that represents the situation?
All right. So which one? A, B, C, D. All right. Laundry services buying detergent and fabric softener from its supplier. Supplier will deliver no more than 300. So no more than 300. What does that mean? Which what's the ending part of the equation? What's this part of the equation? Which one?
Less than or equal to.
No more than, which is all of them.
Yeah.
Okay. That doesn't help us. Each container of detergent weighs 7.35 pounds, and each container of fabric softener weighs 6.2. Okay. The service wants to buy at least twice as many containers of detergent as containers of fabric softener. Twice as many. The service wants to buy at least twice as many containers of detergent as fabric softener. Twice as many. This one.
So then it would be,
It's got to be one of these, right?
yeah. And it's
Okay,
twice
so
as many detergent.
detergent's the first one.
So 2D is greater than S.
So you're saying D?
Yeah.
2D is greater than S. Uh, 2D. The service wants to buy at least twice as many D. Twice as many D. Yeah, I think it's D. Yep. Let's check that one. What is that? It was 14, 14D, 14A. Oh, we're not doing too well today. Fridays, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock after work. 1 week, my brain is the same as Saturday morning. Okay. What are they saying? The number of container shipment must weigh less than 300. Expression can be expressed by the inequality D is greater than 2S. Choice D is incorrect because it doubles the weight per container of detergent and transposes the relationship between numbers of containers. All right, we just got that one wrong. It's supposed to be.
Okay.
Supposed to be A. It's supposed to be A. All right. Sometimes you just got to let it go and move on. All right, 15. Which of the following is equivalent to that? All right, which one?
B. Oh wait, no, it's
It's one of these two.
Yeah.
What's the middle term? We know the first term is A squared. We know the last term is
B squared
okay.
over 4.
Yes, exactly. So it's got to be this one. Now let's check this middle term. Does that make sense though? A, B in the middle.
A, B, 2.
What would the middle term be? AB
AB
over 2 plus AB over 2, right?
Yeah. So
half,
2AB over 2, and then they would cancel out.
yeah, so half AB plus another half AB is 1 AB. Yeah,
Yeah.
so D. All right. 15, 16. Oh, there's no 16.
I know you keep going. There's more.
Oh yeah, okay. If A B over 4 is 16 for all positive integers A and B, what is the possible value of B? What is one possible value of B? Just use your exponent laws on this one.
Okay.
Okay, so A B over 4 is 16. How can we rewrite this left side?
The fourth root of A to the power of B.
Okay, so fourth root of A. Yeah, exactly. To the power of B. And then this one, how can we rewrite? Can we rewrite this?
You could take the fourth root of 16,
Which is
2.
2 times 2 is 4 times. Yes, exactly. 2 to the 4. Now what? If we square both sides? No, if we raise both sides to the 1 over B,
Well,
we do that.
if 2 is A, then B has to be 16 over 4. So it'd be 2 to the 4.
2 to the 4.
Yeah, like if A is A to the B over 4 power equals 16, then that means A is equal to 2, and then B over 4 is equal to 4.
How do you get A equals 2 here? Oh, say it again.
If A to the
Is
B
2?
over 4 power equals 16,
Yeah.
then that means that A is 2,
How do you know that?
because 2 to the 4th power is 16.
So you're saying let those two equal each other?
Yeah,
A to the B over 4 equals 2 to the 4. Okay, now what? Now what?
we have to just get B over 4 to equal 4.
B over 4 equals 4.
And
That's
so,
assuming A is 2, right?
yeah.
What if it's not 2?
Oh,
So B would be what, 16 here? Yeah. So you're saying B would be 16, right?
mhm.
That's assuming A is 2 though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If A is 2, we have the same basis, we can equate the exponents.
Yeah.
But if this was 5, yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. Because if A is something other than 2, you can't go beyond this step. Let's check that one. 16. 16. Correct answers are okay. Yeah. So there's several of them. Where so A and B are positive integers, then B over 4 can be either of those. So the value of B can be any of those. Okay.
Okay.
Any of these values may be gridded as the correct answer. Okay, yeah, you're right. All right. Let's erase that. Uh, 17. What is the value of T? This one, how do we do this one?
Multiply by the reciprocal?
By the reciprocal of this or of this?
Of 2/3.
Okay, yeah, exactly. 3 over 2, cancel, 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 cancel. 3 over 2, 15 over 4.
Yeah.
What is that? That's 17. 15 over 4. Yeah. Okay, good.
Okay.
17, 18. Okay, two triangles. The figure above BD is parallel to AE. What is the length of CE? Just use ratios.
Okay.
What are we writing?
We're
Just
gonna
go small triangle on top, small triangle over big triangle. Use that
Okay.
same setup.
So 6 over 18
6 over 18, yep, equals.
is equal to 8 over x.
What are we trying to find? We're trying to find the length of CE,
Oh, CE.
which is this.
Oh, we don't know CD yet. So we do the Pythagorean.
We're trying to find this, right? CD.
Yeah.
All right, what would that one be?
8 squared
64
plus.
plus, so that's what, 10? That'll be 10, right?
Okay.
64, root of 64 plus 36, which is root 100, which is 10, right? All right, so now what's this part right here? This ratio right here.
10 over x.
We're trying to find what, CE.
Mhm.
So small triangle would be 10. What's this one right here?
Would it just be x?
10 plus, if this is x right here, if from here to here would be x, so it'd be 10 plus x. 10 plus.
Wouldn't it be the whole thing, like how we did the? It would be 10 plus x.
Okay, so we're in agreement that this part right here is 10, right?
Yeah.
And we're trying to find the length of CE, which is the whole thing. So if we're going to assume DE equals x, from here to here is x. So then the whole thing would be this part, which is 10, plus this part, which is x.
Okay.
Let's see if that's, let me look at that again. Small triangle is 6 over big triangle is 18. Small triangle, which is 10 over 10. Yes. Okay, now we're going to solve this for x.
Okay.
Once we solve this for x, just say it was 7, right? Then CE would be those two added together, 17.
Okay.
Okay, so let's solve that for x right there. What's that solve for x right there? Yeah, just as this is 1 over 3. Simplify that to 1 over 3.
Okay. So 30 equals 10 plus x.
10 plus x equals 30. So what's x? X equals 20.
20.
So if this is 20, what's CE?
30.
This equals 30. Let's check that. This is 18, 30. Yep, right there. Yep. All right, that's 18. Okay. That's 18, 19. How many liters of a 25% saline solution must be added to 3 liters of a 10% saline solution to obtain a 15% saline solution? Okay, so how many liters of a 0.25x plus 10% times 3 equals what? Equals 0.15. How many liters of a 25% saline solution must be added to 3 liters of a 10% to obtain a 15% saline solution? Got the percentage times the variable, percentage times variable, percentage times variable. Well, the variable on this one would be 100%. No? 0.15.
So we just solve for x.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. All right, what's this? 10% of 3 would be 0.3. 0.25x plus what's this again?
0.3.
0.3. Yes, 0.3 equals 0.15. 0.25x equals what's this? Negative? No, what is that? This is a 0.3.
So negative point.
Negative 0.15.
Yeah.
0.15 minus 0.3 is what? Negative 0.15.
Mm-hmm.
Then we divide both sides, but we get a negative answer though. Does that make sense?
No.
It doesn't make sense. X equals 0.15 over point whatever this works out to be, negative something. So that means that this is wrong.
Okay.
Our first equation is wrong. How many liters of a 0.25 savings must be added to 3 liters of a 10% to obtain a 50%? If we did this x plus 3, does that make sense? The main thing on this question is getting this first equation right,
Okay.
which I think I got wrong. So let's see what 19 is. 1.5. How are they getting the 1.5?
Yeah, they did x plus 3 times.
Okay. So okay, I was right then. Am I right? Oops. Is this right then?
I think so.
0.25x. Okay, there's your 0.25x. There's your 3 times 0.1. And Dusty, here we go. This is what we're looking for.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, x plus 3. Why is this x plus 3 here? Not. Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, yeah, we got it right. So if you just solve this for x, you should get just FOIL or distribute this right side, collect your like terms, and solve for x. You should get 1.5.
Okay.
The hard part is just setting this up correctly.
Yeah.
The algebra is just straight algebra. All right, that was 19. Okay, so all right, just keep practicing a few questions every day.
I will.
You got your test coming up in March in what?
Yes.
3 weeks, 4 weeks?
Yeah.